So what's interesting is that I had gave myself to Christ. I got saved years ago, and I was definitely changed. I was definitely transformed. I wasn't the way how I was, but I still had issues. I still had problems, as a mom, as a wife, as a worker, as a church member. I just didn't have it together. There was something missing. I would still get angry. I still had hate in my heart. I was telling people I loved them, and I was like, I can't stand them. Yeah, no, don't worry. God will work it out. It's over. I would be so frustrated, even in my own home. I would feel like this. Some of y'all moms know what I'm talking about. Even some of y'all fathers that just like got your significant other that's just getting under your skin. I just realized how wrong my approach was. You see, I was efforting, I was trying to deal with the situations. I was trying to deal with my anger. I was trying to change the way how I was. Yeah, I was trying to be nicer. I was trying to be more kind. I was trying to be more loving, more considerate. And the Lord had to show me when I tried a different approach. He let me know that I was operating out of anger. Yeah, that I was always in a steady state of anger. You see, I was trying to work on relationships. I was trying to work on changing who I was. Y'all, I was praying over it. I was really intentionally trying to be a good person. Nothing ever lasted for long, if it even took place. Nothing ever took root. Why was I such an angry person? Why was I such an irritable person? Why was I such a person that just lived in this constant state of frustration? I mean, by the time I got up in the morning, I didn't understand. You see, some of y'all know what I'm talking about, in that it's a challenge to get out of bed because you know what awaits you. And then when you get up and you start moving, all of these things are in place to confirm what it is that you went to bed with, that you may have dreamt about. Dreamt. We gonna stick with it. It's all right with me. You know what I'm saying? I tried everything. Y'all, I tried counseling, therapy, tried talking to the pastors when I was going to church. Oh, I tried self-help books. I tried reading scripture. I tried watching videos, watching movies on self-help. I just tried all these different behavioral methods. I tried all of these different things to try to get me to change, and none of it worked. I realized what the problem was by the grace of God. God took me into a season where he just processed me. I decided in a moment, by the grace of God, I believe he led me to it and graced me to do it, to just give my all to God. I was tired. I said, I need to break out of cycles. I need to know who I am. I need to stop being like this. I want to be full of God. I want to know God for real in a different way. I really got on this pursuit of God. Like, this is the season. It's a while back. I was like, this is a season where I just put God first, like for real, like nothing else mattered but God. Like everything else had to come after God. Everything. I'm not available in this season. People asked me to do stuff. I slowly was like, nope. And I let God deal with me. And that was what was needed. You see, I needed God to reveal to me what was taking place. I needed a deep work. I didn't need these superficial methods and practices to change me. I needed a deep renewal and restoration. I needed a deep work to be done in me. I remember God just night after night as I spent time with him. He would tell me what was going on. And then the next day, be like, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. You see how they're doing this? This is how you're responding. Is that healthy? This is how you need to respond next time. I would try to do what God told me to do next time, and I saw the situation improve. Yeah, see, he had to reveal to me. See, this is you, Jennifer. You're allowing your thoughts to get away from you. They're just constantly full of hate and negativity. That's Satan. And now you're operating with that darkness in your soul, in your being. So whenever you encounter someone, they encounter that darkness, or it's right there at the surface waiting for the trigger for it to come out. You're already postured that way. He had to help me work through that. You see, God had to help to deal with deep soul wounds that I had from childhood, rejection, hurt, pains. He had to help me work on forgiveness, things that were creating blockages like hate I was holding on to. There had to be a flushing, a clearing that took place. God had to tell me to let go of some people. You're trying to hold on to this person, and this person is not good for you. They're not serving you, and it's causing wreckage, damage in your soul, which you're spewing out to everybody else. Let that person go. Stop talking to that individual. I know you have to be around them. Stop talking to them. Stop engaging them. Take some distance. Take some time in that space for you. See how things change. Start valuing yourself and seeing your self-worth. Start saying no. If you know going in that space during a certain time bothers you, irritates you, stop going in that space at that time. Re-rack your schedule. You see, the Lord had to deal with me and be like, you know what? That's spiritual in nature. It's coming from them, not you. Separate yourself, bind, cast, do this. Oh, see that? Yeah, that's spiritual in nature, but that's through you. No, that ain't spiritual in nature. That's just your personality. You need to change that. See, God had to work with me. I didn't need more medication. Baby, I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing. I just had a world full of trauma, of hurt, of pain, of wayward ways in thinking and doing things and exposing myself to people who shouldn't have had access to me and engaging people in ways I shouldn't have and allowing people to engage with me in ways that they shouldn't have. There were so many things going on with me that I had to let God deal with me. The best thing that you could do to be a great mom, to be a great wife, to be a great husband, to be a great worker, to be a great church person, the best thing you could do is not try to do a bunch of stuff. It is to go to the feet of God and seek to be made whole. Better to be more nice, better than to be more fearless, better than to be more courageous, more kind, more accepting, more, I would say, less inviting to people and more closed off. Better than all of that is to be whole in God. Yeah. And then that inspires other people to become whole in God. And then you show up in the world as a whole different person, and you actually change the world around you. Seek God, not stuff.